Hello, my name is Grace. 2 years ago, I attended a 8-day silent retreat at the center. Every morning, I met with a spiritual director, share with him my prayer experiences. I did not have a particular issue that I brought with me to the retreat. I was just trying to make myself available, make time and space to meet with God, to enjoy Him in this beautiful landscape. The first evening, my director suggested us to reflect on Psalm 139. This is a very familiar passage to me, but one of the verses is an issue that I have been struggling with for many years. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I acknowledge God's words as the truth, but deep inside, I struggled with the suffering in the world and the meaning of life. It is difficult for me to sincerely say that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I did not expect that the Lord would bring up this issue on the very first night. Throughout the retreat, as I reflected on my life, I was overwhelmed by a mix of emotions, pain, unworthiness, fear, desperation, and just to name a few. When I met with my director, he kept inviting me to do one thing. Can you turn to Jesus now? This is something I have been encouraging others to do. But when it comes to myself, I'm lost in it. His reminder and encouragement for me to turn to Jesus helped me to stop being lost in my deep emotions. I spent time in the Garden of Olive to meet with Jesus. He answered my prayer. He answered my struggle on suffering. He told me, this is why I came. I experienced a new connection with him in his passion. Though I have not been able to fully grasp the meaning of suffering yet, I found new strength in the Anima Christi prayer. I spent hours on the mountaintop for sunrise and sunset, meditating on his words of love to me. Isaiah 43 verse 4. You are precious and honored in my sight. On the balcony of Rotunda, I let myself be immersed in the openness, dark sky with glittering stars. I'm awestruck by his beautiful handiwork. Though I was surrounded by darkness, my heart was filled with light. Yes, in the midst of suffering and pain, we can still live in his light. Darkness cannot overcome light. That 8-day retreat marked a milestone in my life. When I was struck by suffering and pain around me, I returned in my heart to the olive garden, to the mountaintop, to the Rotunda balcony, to listen to his words. This is why I came. Indeed, he has been with us and will continue to be with us. I talked with the 19th annotation retreat after the 8-day retreat. Then I signed up for the Pierre Favre program, learning how to direct the spiritual exercise. As I have been blessed by Ignatian spirituality and the JRC ministry. I would like to share his blessing with others. There are quite a few retreat centers in the Bay Area. JRC is always my favorite. I will find all my excuses to be there and let my soul be soaked in his presence. And I invite you to make your first retreat at JRC. Thank you.